Welcome to Daybreak, where ideas unite and creativity takes flight. Join us as we ascend to the forefront of innovation, where sparks of creativity illuminate the skies. Now, let's hand over the controls to your hosts Christel and Hendo as they dive into today's captivating discussions.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. I had to remember at the last second to take the loop off. Otherwise, it was going to do it
Yeah,
again.
it goes again. It's good. They look really cool, but it's just those tiny little micro adjustments every time. Otherwise, it goes into the crazy loop. How's it going?
Yeah. This is why we're starting a cohort, right? Because there's just like so many little things. So we want a group that we can help other people with this so that you don't go through these they're not big deals, but it's good to know. It's going great. How are you?
I'm good. I've had a busy, productive day, and I am ready for the show. I'm not running around. It's all good. All organized. It's all good.
I had a busy, productive morning. Oh my goodness. I sent out a newsletter for the first time in weeks. I've been off my newsletter game. So that was fun. It took a couple hours, but I did it. Between baby and morning routine. Hi, my melanin moods.
When was the last one?
In the chat.
Yeah, we got chat people already. When was your last newsletter?
I think it's been at least 2 or 3 weeks because I've been going back and forth with Beehive.
Okay.
And trying to figure out, like StreamYard, they did a big change in their plans, and so I'm like, which one do I want? What am I going to do? Who am I going to give my money to?
Exactly.
But I've decided to stick with them. I was thinking about going back to ConvertKit. That's another great one, though. They're both great.
That's
but
it.
We
don't endorse either of them yet.
We don't endorse either of them, but I do like sharing. We do like sharing what we're using.
Exactly. Josh was in the chat already. Great, Joshua.
Hi, Joshua.
And he's plugged in as well.
Ionut, who I think is, look at this. We've already got friends in the backstage in the studio. How fun.
Amazing.
Hi, Ionut. John was our Spotlight Creator VIP last week. That was awesome.
Cool. Those good.
Pizza videos are so cool.
They're good. Yeah.
He just released one the other day, and I was like,
they're brilliant.
Wow, this
so
is
many of them
amazing.
Coming out. Good. How's your X journey been the last week?
It's been good. There's been a lot going on, in my personal life and like other things, but X becomes this is what my newsletter was about today. Actually, I did not know what I wanted to write about. I just knew I wanted to get certain things out there. So I was like, what am I going to write about? And I actually chose to write about X because it's been so grounding for me, the community that we have here, the friendship I built with you, and not just for, creative professional stuff, but network. I mean, just so many things, so much value I am actually getting out of this app. Like if this app didn't exist, if Elon didn't come and purchase that Twitter for $44 billion,
life would be very different.
We would not be doing this right now.
Absolutely.
And I love that we're doing this right now.
Yeah, I think we speak about this a lot in spaces as well, that people that are speaking in spaces and connecting with people are noticing the difference on the platform about how you can build relationships with people and build friendships and businesses. And where else are you going to get that interaction with people? It moves quickly here, and people establish relationships really quickly, which is brilliant. And I think all of the guests that we've had on over the last 14 weeks or more have all been brilliant. Like you can consider them all friends because we're spending a lot of time communicating with each other all the time.
And this is how you build relationships, is through communication. Like the more you're talking, the more you're seeing each other, the faster that relationship is growing. And there's something interesting. I said this in a space, I think you were in it. Yeah, it was your space recently, or Yvonne. I can't remember who was hosting the AI versus ego one. That was really good. You were hosting that, right?
Last Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. It was good. And I said in there how there's this like research coming out about online relationships and how they actually tend to be stronger, like psychologically for people and emotionally. This is how catfishing happens. Like people fall totally in love just over text messaging. They don't even see a face. At least here we're like seeing each other's face. And Joshua says, send him backstage. Yeah, we would love for you to become a friend of the show anytime.
Yes, Joshua.
Please become a friend of the show. Just DM us and we'll bring you into the group chat, and we'd love to bring you on. And I love donuts. Donuts are actually one of my favorite things to eat in life. So I wish you could actually bring the donuts.
Yeah, digital donuts.
I wish church had donuts every Sunday. Maybe I should bring the donuts. Maybe I'm supposed to bring the donuts.
You see, you've got to be the change you want to see.
Be the change. And every Sunday I'm like, they have great coffee. And I'm like, I would love some donuts with this. I'm just going to start bringing the donuts. They'll like me. They'll like me if I bring donuts. Jelly filled. Yeah. Are donuts a big thing where you are, Hendo?
Probably. Well, yeah, they're pretty big, but not like there isn't the sort of culture that sits around them as much as in the States. But we do get it a lot. But I think it's more kind of cakes here than donuts.
Right. I feel like even your donuts are more cakey.
Yeah.
So like here in the South, we have Publix, which is like my favorite grocery store, and just their simple glazed donut it's like 99 cents, and it can make me so happy for at least 12 hours. Just like pure happiness.
The only brand here is, I think, is it Krispy Kreme? Do you get those over there?
Oh yeah, that's a big deal too, with the hot sign, the hot now or something like that.
Those guys.
Yeah.
They're probably the most established brand. But
did you have the fundraiser as a child?
No.
The crispy. See, did anybody here? Let us know in the chat. Did you, if you grew up in America, were you part of the Krispy Kreme fund? They had us little kids out there going door to door selling Krispy Kreme dozen donuts, and then they'd come one day in a big truck, and we'd go home with like stacked boxes of Krispy Kreme. Look, Joshua said he
definitely
did.
wasn't
That's hilarious.
Definitely wasn't like that in Ireland.
Is that child labor? No, I'm just kidding.
Probably. Yeah.
That's I'm like, wait a second. They had me, I just realized this. I'm like, they had me going door to door as a child because they knew, like, oh, look, it's this kid. But I was like pimping out Krispy Kreme donuts. That's funny. That's interesting.
What do you think the chances of that sort of stuff happening nowadays? It's just like, no way.
Yeah, no, it doesn't happen. No one comes to my door. I think about that all the time. I'm like, no one ever comes to the door. I'm about to go door to door something.
Joshua is on fire in the chat, people.
Fire.
He's
they would even stand on the corner in my city. Yep. I also did Girl Scouts. So I used to sell Girl Scout cookies. Do they have something like that there?
Yeah, kind of. There's like, this sort of Boy Scouts thing. The first job I had a job. My dad hooked me up with this lady that needed her grass cut. So it's like, I'll come around, I'll cut the grass, I'll use their thing, whatever you call it. I think it was like a big petrol driven thing. And she had these beehives.
Lawnmower?
That's the word. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. I went blank. Because it's almost like a
He does speak English, people, but it's different English.
No, but it's trauma because at the bottom of her garden, she used to have these beehives where honey. And she said, like, don't go past the hedge. Only go as far as the hedge. The bees won't bother you. But of course, like, I'm like 10 feet away from the hedges, and there's like bees everywhere. It's like, that was the end of it.
That sounds awful.
It wasn't good. Bees, lawns, like not
trauma. Trauma. Thank you, Joshua. Look, did you hear me? I said thank you, Joshua. Thanks, Joshua. Yeah, share, people. Thank you so much for being here. If you say hi in the chat, then we know you're here.
Yeah.
If you don't, then we don't know you're here. But we know people are here because we see the numbers. We see them going up. We thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
This is Daybreak, our weekly show, Wednesdays, 12 p.m. Eastern. Teodora is here. Hi, Teodora. Teodora is a friend of the show. We have some awesome friends of the show, and you all feel free to join us backstage. And in a little bit, we will be bringing in a spotlight guest for you all. Really excited. Hendo.
Hendo.
That sounds like a religion.
So that's Hendoism. Yeah.
Hendoism. Oh my goodness.
A new thing. Yeah.
Yikes. So good. But yeah, how have you been? How's your week on X been?
Mine, great. I've had a cool week. I've connected with loads of new people. A lot of people have been supporting me. I'm trying to support more people, change my content a little bit, and it's been fun. And we've got some new friends, big accounts, small accounts.
Yeah,
Good
tell
work.
us about that change. We've been doing some change of content. Hondo.
Hondo,
Hondo. Hi,
Hondo,
Alex.
Hondo.
So good to see you here. Thanks for saying hi in the chat, you all. It helps a lot to know who's here because, we're
Sega's
doing this
here.
for the community.
Let's go, Sega.
Sega. Oh, I'm a huge fan of
Big fun.
Sega.
Yeah. I
Joshua
think
says
we
I'm
need to.
halfway there and
I
already
think we need
tired.
to have Sega on the show.
Listen, I would love Sega. Please come on the
Sega
show. Be a friend of the show,
and Alex
Sega. You're
Utopia.
here. Look, they do one chat and it's like, come in.
Yeah.
We're coming for
That's
you.
it. He didn't even say it. He just sent an emoji. See how that is?
Oh,
Emoji. Boom.
Theodore, hold off on that one. Got a little surprise coming for you all.
Okie dokie.
Sega in the house, bringing the fire. Yeah. So what's the new content?
Just a different vibe. Because I think there was lots of questions I asked over the last couple of weeks to try and get a bit of an understanding of where people's heads are at with content creation, getting started, social media. Because I've like from off platform, I've been working with some clients around their insights on why they're not starting. And it seems that a lot of people are just holding themselves back. There's nothing stopping them from doing anything. And that's what everyone's been saying. So the people that do start it, like they grow. And it's how can you not grow? It's like I really want to grow my social media account, but I don't do anything about it. It's like it's not going to work.
What I've been noticing that's been cool talking about growth is when I look in my email, I'm recognizing more and more of the people because more and more people are starting their newsletters, getting their email list going. So it's cool. It's like I get an email from you and Josh and Justin and Alex Northstar and, Alex Finn. And it's cool. It's like, okay, I'm getting emails from people that I'm connecting with, building relationships with, growing. It's and that means that those people are building, like when you've got an email going out, you're building.
The other thing we laughed about this recently as well was that the more time you spend speaking with people in spaces and communicating with them, when you read their tweets, you read it in their voice. It's like anytime I read Alex Utopia's post, it's always
oh my gosh, yes.
Same with Theodora as well.
Yes,
you can hear
that. I hear Christel.
Yeah,
Christel. I told her, I was like, don't change it. That's your nickname for me. You can call me Christel, but it's Christel.
It's okay. We all know. We know. That's it. We know what not to say.
Okay, let's see. We've got some chat here.
Well, it's a big message.
And then in a moment, you all, we have a little bit of news for you. We have a wonderful spotlight guest. So excited
Can't wait to talk to him. Very excited.
Can't wait to talk to him. We've got some guests, some friends in the studio. They're like, oh, we want to be here today. Thank you for joining us in the backstage studio. And then don't forget to stay until the end because we play a fun game together. I wonder if RJ's here. RJ says that he's got a perfect streak.
RJ's here.
So let's see. We like to all just compete with RJ because I'm not great at it, but I'm getting a little bit better. But yeah, stay till the end so that you can play real or AI. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's see. Joshua, from our side of X, we had been seeing a lot of lack of action people who are over analyzing everything they're doing and they're not taking action. I think that we need to enter into a phase of action. You know what? That is always going to be the majority, right? So this is why we align ourselves with the people that are really taking action because the majority is going to be the people that don't take action. So it's really important that when you're around people that do take action, you get closer. And sorry, I didn't mean to take that away.
It was timed perfectly. It was good.
Well, I realized that I hadn't read it yet. And I was like, wait, I want to see it. Oh, thank you, Utopia. It's so good to see you here.
Salute.
Monique is here. Hi, Daybreakers. Yes. RJ is an action taker. He is a big action taker. Can you all tell him that? Can everyone blow up RJ's DMs? Tell him you're thinking about him. You love him. If you do, I do. and tell him that he's an action taker and he's awesome. Sega Link, hope you're blessed, my friend. I love it. You all are in the chat with each other. And by the way, we're streaming this on YouTube, both of our X accounts, all of our YouTube accounts, and also on one of our LinkedIn accounts.
Yeah, there's like so many.
If you don't see people in the chat, then that's why. Because
most of the this is like, but just so you know, everyone, this is the X show for X creators by X creators. This is the
all X. We're just inviting friends from other platforms, but we're like, come to X. Like, this is my point today. This was the point, and this is really where my content is going to lean into, is how to do what we're doing on X, because it's a playground. You can do video here, you can do spaces, you can do articles, newsletters, posts, threads, so many things, all the things.
Yeah, lots of cool. Hey, Andy, how's it going, dude? Good to have you.
Hi, Andy. Good to see you.
Arthur as well. Do you know Arthur? I haven't spoken to him yet.
No, cool. But good to see you, Arthur.
Nice PFP.
We love seeing your PFPs. Yeah. All right. Should we get into some
Let's
news?
hit them with the news. Let's do it.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it?
Can you press the buttons? Yeah.
I'll do the buttons. Let's do it. Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
You're watching Daybreak with Christel and Hendo. Let's dive into the X timeline and check out some of the coolest posts lighting up our X feeds.
Let's go.
Oh, hey, I was taking a sip of water. Good.
Got you. That's what you got to do. You got to continually test each other.
Wait a second, that was fast. I thought I had 1.5 more seconds.
That's the one that does need to be shortened because the audio is.
Oh, that's why you did that. You stopped it. Okay, smart man. See, I wasn't listening to the audio.
That's right. It's not as pro.
This is live, you all. We are live, raw, unedited.
Unedited.
We do weird stuff and say weird things.
That's it. It's a daytime show, so it's not going to get super
daytime.
weird.
Yeah, we don't get crazy. And I gave my life to Jesus, so I've been a good girl.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. All right, let's get into this.
Okay, who recognizes this? Someone has to. This was pretty cool. Do you know about this, Christel?
Only because I got a sneak peek of the slide, so I'll say no. And I didn't even read it yet, but I got an idea.
This was cool.
Oh, thanks, Dennis. We love hearing that. And love seeing you here.
Dennis has been around since the beginning.
And thank you, Joshua, for your kind words. Yeah, so tell us.
Yeah, so this was the launch from SpaceX yesterday. So this shot here is the capsule in orbit, and the launch was live.
This is massive.
Yesterday morning, either yesterday morning or Monday morning. I can't remember. It might have been Monday morning.
The Boeing Starliner.
It was.
That's what Joshua says.
Yeah, someone's going to have to correct me.
Something different.
Yeah, Polaris Dawn was the mission. And according to this post, it was like 6.5 million people have watched the content on that, about that orbit.
Wow.
And they're going to be doing a spacewalk tomorrow. But one of the people, so I think one of the guys who's been an astronaut for quite a while, one of the people that's doing the spacewalk with him started out as an intern. And is now an astronaut. It's like, how cool is that? And you're kind of watching this on the internet with loads of other people. It's like, this is pretty weird. It's like we're living in the future already.
Yeah, we are. Isn't that what being on X feels like? Like just having this app on your phone or your computer?
Yeah, I'm just going to watch the space launch. Yeah, and I'll write a thread in a minute. Yeah. And then I'll update my bio 5 times. That's kind of how we do it here.
2 ladies and 2 men are on this. One day he's talking about it. It's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. You know it. So that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
We're going to hear more about that, obviously, in the coming days. So,
did you hear about that story about the astronauts that are caught out in space?
Yes. Well, there's it's a bit controversial. It's like one guy's sending rockets up, and then the other people can't even get rockets to come down. So I think they'd sort of figure something out. There's probably a bit more to it than that.
Interesting. Look at this. We've got so much love in the chat. Hearts, names. We love it. This is why we do this, because it's another way of connecting with the community. We've been doing video. What, it's 14 episodes. Is this one 14? Yes. We've got,
This is episode 14, yeah, which
yeah,
is
pretty
pretty
cool.
cool. Yeah, double digits. Tell us about this.
So
Tell us, Christel.
let's talk about this. All right. Who's
What
here?
happened?
Who watched? Let us know if you watched yesterday. Joshua says we can just skip over this next clip. Oh, absolutely not. You are going to indulge me for at least 2 minutes. Okay, lucky for you all, I did fall asleep early, so I didn't even get to watch the whole thing. But what I saw, no, it won't even get that spicy because honestly, it wasn't a very spicy event. But and the reason for that, in my maybe spicy opinion, is that it was a 3-on-1 event. I mean, it was a perfect example of slanted bias media,
Really?
the way that, oh yeah. I mean, the way that they just had the fact checks ready on Trump, but did not on Harris at all. I mean, she was saying things that had been debunked years ago, like over and over again. She's using the same tired like things, and they did not interrupt any of that. There was no fact checking on that. And just like the kinds of questions that they were asking, I mean, that was pretty obvious. And when I woke up this morning, I was seeing a lot of, it was 3-on-1, 3-on-1. Oh, thank you so much, Justin. Justin is actually amazing. And we did a space that was really good. It was a sales space and people are still watching and commenting on it. But yeah, Justin, so good to see you. Justin's our sponsor as well. He's got an amazing program. Hire him as a fractional CMO. It's pretty cool. Chief Marketing Officer. Justin, did you watch this? Yes, job site does matter. Thank you for joining us from the job site. Let us know if you watch this. Joshua said she was on fire, though. Whatever you believe about her, it was a good match for Donald Trump. I mean, to me, it's not on fire to repeat things like that were debunked years ago. There's nothing on fire about that. It's cold, it's boring, it's old. But that's just my, that's just my opinion of the debate. And yeah, look, I'm looking at these comments.
You tell us, because I'm kind of disconnected from it. I do, I am aware of it, but it doesn't affect me directly. It's more indirect.
Right. Yeah.
So I step out. This is
yeah.
This is your arena.
I mean, but also you should know about me that I love watching debates. I mean, I go on YouTube and I watch debates. It's something I've always loved doing, and I feel like we can get smarter if we go into a debate really open-minded as much as possible, and so I really just wanted to listen to this. I'm not attached to anything or anyone except for my people and God, but I thought this was fascinating because I was actually in Diligent's video space, and he was able to live stream the debate in the video space in a way I've never seen before. So it was like it was in landscape mode. It wasn't in portrait mode. And he must have I don't know how he got access to do this, but I've never seen this before. So I actually watched the debate in a space with other people, and they're emojiing. So it was really cool. Like, it was a cool experience, which is also why I'm bringing it here as news, because a lot of people tuned in to the debate last night here live on X, which was so cool. It was so cool.
So the debate was live on X, or was it on other TV channels as well?
It was ABC.
Okay.
So ABC hosted the debate, which is why I'm not surprised it went the way it did, because ABC is part of the mainstream media. And that's what's so exciting about X, is that X is, to me, the people's media. It's the people's news. So some people loved the debate, loved Harris's performance, as we heard some people say. Some people loved Trump. Some people, they're just talking about how biased the moderators are. There's so much to talk about with it, but a lot of people are like, man, if only if Papa Elon could moderate the debate here on X Live, that's our dream. So I'm cheering for that. Look, Teodora said the comments were better. Yeah, exactly. Than the debate itself. Exactly. It's at the end of the day, wherever you land politically, to me, that's the great thing about X, is that our community is filled with people from different sides, politically, religion, culture, and yet somehow we're able to still connect with each other on this platform, have conversations, get to know each other, and that's what I love.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Joshua,
That's it.
that's
It's
fair.
a good
That's
mix.
fair.
Good mix of people. Should we keep it moving?
Yeah, let's keep it moving. We got a couple more minutes and then we'll bring in our spotlight guests and our friends. So, spotlight guests, I don't want to give it away yet, but if you want to start getting on the camera, we're coming to you in a couple of minutes. So, I wanted to share this. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate you. Yeah, and I appreciate you, Sega. I gotta look at it. He was disappointed with what plays out. America deserves better. I agree. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. Thank you so much for saying that. So I just wanted to quickly, cover a couple things. I think this is really cool. So Teodora was our special guest yesterday on Get AI Creative, our other live show.
Yeah, we've got two shows. No big deal.
Yeah, we got two shows. We got friends in different area codes and different shows. Yes, you're everywhere. We love it. We like to bring Teodora where we go. But she was telling us about these different competitions that she's been a part of. So I went to her account first to look for the runway competition, which we'll talk about in a second. But then I saw this one and I'm like, Teodora is just bringing us the sauce. This is amazing. This is a Suno competition. So I might actually enter into this one. I have to look into it. This was a surprise as I was like putting things together for the news. Did you know about this, Hendo? This is so cool.
I saw the post this morning on Teodora's timeline as well. So, or on her.
I don't know if Dan Roeder's here or Stephanie, our music lovers. Like, this is really, really cool. I'm excited about this.
So I think one artist has shared the stems for some tracks so that you remix their work. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Is that right? And then.
Yes. They're partnering with another, I can't see here, but Floss something. But they're partnering, so it's a remix, which is how Suno works. I think that's how they're able to get the music that they get, is because they are remixing, and then whoever the original artist is does get credit for that, for what's being remixed.
Cool.
Oh, thanks for watching the replay, Dennis. All right, so let's go to the next one, and then
I recognize that guy.
Do you recognize this guy?
Yeah, I recognize.
You all, I had to just slide this in here because I saw this post and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And talk about taking action. I don't know when you applied, but
2 days ago. 2 days ago.
Okay, cool.
No,
so yeah.
No, last night. It was after Teodora mentioned it. It's like, right, I'm on it.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was like, is this how this happened? Teodora tells us about the competition. Hendo right away goes and applies, and then look, you already got the acceptance. This is amazing. I'm so happy about this. In addition to that, somebody hit the 3K mark. You're past 3K now. You at 319. Probably even more. You all, if you're not following Hendo, you need to follow Hendo AI. He's awesome.
Lots of new friends have helped me get over that mark. And I think it's another one of those little sort of benchmarks. We'll see when the next one pops as well. But yeah, thank you everybody that have supported me.
Congratulations. Can we say congratulations? If you're here, can you get your finger in the chat? Or if you're on your computer, can you go to the chat? Can you just say congratulations to Hendo? Thank you, Vladimir.
Lasers.
Thank you.
Deploy the lasers.
Let's say, oh, yay. I love that you can do your own confetti. That makes me very happy.
Amazing. Right.
All right. Are y'all ready for we got some congrats coming in for you. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Teodora.
Yeah. We're all in it together, guys.
We're in it together. This is exciting. This is very exciting.
Right.
All right. So we've got a special guest coming for you, and more congratulations coming in. You want to do the transition?
Let's do it. Right. Where is it? That's it there. Let's go.
You're watching Daybreak, and it's time for the X Creator Spotlight. We're about to showcase one of X's creators. Christel and Hendo are ready to dive into their world and uncover what makes them a standout star. Let's meet today's X talent.
Hey!
What's happening?
Everyone, say hi to Josh.
How you
our
doing,
very
brother?
special
I'm doing
spotlight
great.
creator guest.
You looking
Friend.
well?
This is amazing. This is my first time ever being live on anything. So
Good.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This whole
Really?
internet thing has been new for like 9 months. Never started it. This is all brand new to me.
Amazing.
OMG.
Well,
That is really exciting to hear. It's like when someone comes on a space and they're like, it's my first time speaking. But this is even more because we're seeing your face, you're on video. I saw that you were in the studio early. I was like, look at him. He wants to make sure that his camera, everything is set up. I love it. You've got the chat on fire. They're so excited to see
Oh
Josh.
my gosh.
We got him coming in from multiple platforms here for you. Josh, the man. What's up, guys? Looking good
Love
today,
everybody.
my man. Look at all this.
yeah, so many.
Look at all
Listen,
this love.
even the post as well, because you had your like the plan was right. I'm going to put the Daybreak post out. Welcome, Josh. Turn my phone on. He's on it already. I've got to get mine out.
I didn't
told
even sleep much last night.
Amazing.
I told Hendo, I was like, he did the post before us. Like, he's amazing. Josh, thank you so much for being here. If you all don't know Josh, this is Josh. He's amazing. You're like a gladiator, bodybuilder, family man. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm just an average guy that
Just an average guy doing amazing
No,
things.
you might have been an average guy. You're definitely not anymore. No way.
No, you're an action taker. Hendo, do you remember when he came, I think it was the Thursday space, your Thursday space where the newbies love to come,
Yeah.
right? Was that it, Josh? And you got on stage and you're like, I just tried Chat GPT for the first time. And we're like, what? This is amazing. And then the next week he's like, I got my kids on Chat GPT for the first time.
Oh,
so cool.
And that's all they use it. We use it for homeschooling now. We use it for scheduling, just everything now. It's just been such a blessing in our lives. And just it's something very special that we have to integrate them, I find, at an earlier age so that they know the responsibility of it. And
Absolutely.
then I got to keep up with it because, yeah, I'm lagging like 30 years now of not knowing this stuff. So I got to keep up.
Trust me, you're here, you're on video, you're on X, trust me, you are doing really, really well.
Yeah.
We're so proud of you. You recently hit that 1K milestone. I'm talking a lot. Go ahead, Hendo. Ask him a question.
Yeah, listen.
I'm just excited.
You tell us, how's it been? Like, you've been.
What's it
how long have
been
you been on
like?
X? 9 months, maybe?
Yeah, about that. So I started it like in February, didn't really do much with it. And then someone at the gym just said, Josh, you really got to get your story out there and at least let people know who you are and stuff, because you're literally inspiring everybody at the gym and around us. So I gave it a try and it just took off. I couldn't find any better people online than what's happening right now. Like the connections, the community, the support that you get, everyone, like you too. Like I call you Auntie Christel at home. Like you're literally a blessing in our lives. So, and Hendo, I can't think of a day without, thinking about a banana and you. So, so yeah, it's been very blessing. I've never had real social media before this. I thought it was a bunch of keyboard warriors just going nuts about it, and I truly see the impact and the care from other people online. And for what I'm saying is that for me to outreach over 100 people in the real world, I could find it here on X twice as fast and like-minded people.
Amazing. Because I think when we first met, we might have met in another space, or I think we might have been in Jason Digital space, or you were in with Joshua and Fabio, and you were talking about your journey and about your training, and you basically given yourself this goal to go into this competition, and that was the focus.
Yeah, so I was an alcoholic for 13 years. I hurt my back really bad during work, and I got an office position. And on December 28th, I decided to sign up for a bodybuilding competition and go completely nuts with it. So I hired a nutrition specialist. He was the biggest bodybuilder in the gym, and he helped me out all the way. And I just did it. I did everything that he said. I followed through with it. I projected my image on the stage, and I did it. I quit drugs. I quit alcohol. I've been clean, and I really developed a Spartan mindset, they say. So what I'm doing now is helping out just anybody who wants to take it to the next level in life. If you want to lose like 10 pounds, if you just want to get like disciplined daily actions, stuff like that. And I'll be happy to help.
Amazing. That's like, so what a transformation from where you were to then not doing social media, going to the gym, and now being healthier and fitter, both physically and mentally, and helping other people as well. That's such a journey that you've been on, but it's inspirational. Like, it's been such a cool story, and witnessing you do the training as well and seeing the photographs, and dude, you're so shredded as well. It's unbelievable. And doing the competitions, it's cool, man. It's cool.
Right. And that's what I'm here to do, is show everyone that they can do it. They can do change. It just takes daily discipline and, putting your focus towards that goal. So right now we are completely selling our house. I've quit my job. I'm going full in on the platform so that I can give everybody the value that they require. And we are going to be traveling around wherever we need to go. So this month, or this winter, we're going to go down to Mexico and have some fun. So we're doing homeschooling. It's just going to be absolutely great, and I'm already enjoying the blessing. Like, how can't you not love living in a place like this?
Oh, amazing. So that's not an AI background, that's a real background.
Nope, this is all real, man. Yeah. So I'm living at an RV park. It's I have a 40-foot park model. It's like a mini house. And when we come back, we're going to trade it in for a movable trailer so that we can start traveling.
Amazing. How many's in your family?
We have 4. So my oldest son is 11 and my daughter's 9.
Wow. Oh, so, and they're the kids that play real or AI as well, are they?
My son absolutely loves it. I might bring him in just to do this because he loves
Please
doing
do.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
please.
We would love to see one of your children. That would make us so happy. Theodora has a question for you. It's a personal one. You can choose to answer it or not.
Yeah. So I'm 32 years young. And
wow. We
vibrant.
love it. Very vibrant. Freedom
I
of location, freedom of movement. Yeah, when I heard you on Christopher's podcast talking about, this new life that you're living and being able to spend so much time in nature, I am here for that. I can't tell you how many searches of tiny home and RV living I've done, because it's just, I could totally do that. I grew up camping and being in nature, living in Florida, growing up in Florida. So I love it. I love it.
Nice and hot. I love it. That's what we're aiming for.
Josh, people are really excited about this episode with you. You have so many fans. Like, the chat's on fire. We have more numbers here than we've had in a long time. I'm looking at it's at 522, and I'm just like seeing all these cool friends.
We can't keep up with the chat.
So
it's just buzzing.
Let's bring in our friends because they're backstage, and I'm sure that they are really excited to say hi to you. So we're going to kind of bring in people slowly, kind of. We're going to bring in Stephanie and Dan. Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
Hello.
Hey,
Good to see you.
Hi, Josh. You got me all fired up. The Hendo, congratulations.
Yo.
Happy to see you.
You too.
Thank you. Hey, Dan.
Dan.
Sing for me.
Good
Dan,
to see you.
so good to see you.
You as well. Yeah, good to be here.
And you all, thank you for being such great friends of the show. Stephanie and Dan, you probably had like the highest attendance, and we appreciate it. We have a wonderful group of people. Josh, welcome to the group. Anytime someone's a spotlight guest, they automatically become a friend. We also have Vladimir here. I'm going to bring Vladimir up. He was part of our first episodes, if you remember those, like what, 15 episodes back now. It's
15 years
wild.
ago. Yeah.
That is,
started.
it's just amazing how many
What?
episodes in we are. Welcome, Vladimir. So good to see you all. Stephanie, what do you think of seeing Josh live?
It's awesome. Josh is a rock star. You know, he belongs here. Vlad
such a
too.
rock
Vlad, I
star.
see you. Build. Keep building it. Like you're encouraging me to get on that camera. So I'm happy
Yeah, don't
to
stop
be
building.
amongst taking action because it's inspiring me. So thank you. Thank you all.
Oh,
Good to be here.
man, Vladimir, you surprised me on that 24-hour chat GTP building. Like that just absolutely blew my mind. And I was like, man, if there's someone that's not harder working than you, I don't know who it is. Like that was just so intense.
Yeah, there's a trade-off. You get sick after that, but it's worth it.
Tia Younger. Anyways, don't mind me. I'm just over here in this chat that's on fire. I'm not even going to try to keep up with it. I'm so behind. This is a good thing. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming. So what do you think? Anybody want to share anything about the news that we covered, these competitions, the debate? Dan Roeder, did you hear about this Suno competition?
What? No.
Stephanie, did you hear about the Suno competition?
News
Oh
to
my
me,
News.
but interesting.
There's going to be I thought of you two because
I love competition. So
love competition, and I might even enter it as well. We'll see.
Vladimir, how's it going? We haven't seen you for a while. What's going on, brother?
You know, the school year is back, so we're in the schools, we're teaching. Yeah, it's just been busy.
That's it.
Monique says hi. Hi, Vladimir.
Shifting
Thank
back
you all
into
so much for being in the chat. Epic Tech AI.
Josh, I've got a question for you. So one of the things that I think we're noticing, or we're sort of hearing about a lot of it in spaces, and we've spoken about it a little bit on the show. What is the thing that keeps you going? Because some people struggle to get started, but when they break through that, they're now on the road to doing something, whatever that task might be, whether it's building their social media or trying to stick to a plan. What was your focus? How did you manage to keep that?
Yeah, so keeping people accountable to myself is one of the greatest things, and having that community, like joining your guys' community has been one of the best things, and having all of those ideas and seeing what else other people are doing is very inspiring to myself, and having that outreach. So like if you feel stuck in something, you can always go out and ask someone and they will help you and then give you even that little push to do better. So like with Justin, he's been helping me out with conducting a fitness, basically a business to help me to get my word out there and to, push every day. So we have set guidelines. And so that's what really helps me. And then, just having that engagement with each and one of all of you is just really, really inspiring for me.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? It's just continual as well. And the people that I think what I've noticed as well, especially with with the support from Christel and other people on the stage as well, that once you kind of get started and you're expressing your desire to do stuff and you're showing the actions to actually make it happen, people just naturally want to help you. There is that support, and having these sort of breakout sessions, the show, the weekend startup, all the various different groups massively helps. So it's did you get a lot of help from the guys at the gym as well? Was there a few guys there specifically?
So yeah, we had a couple guys there that was like always showing up at the same time. We call ourselves the 5 a.m. club. And if you weren't there at like 5:01, they are calling you. They are calling you out.
Ooh,
and they're telling, hey, where are you?
That's
and
what
I'm
people
like,
need.
Yeah,
we got to start being strict like that, Hendo.
Yeah, that's it. No more showing up late for the show.
We're going to quiz you. We're going to quiz you. What was the news? No, I'm just kidding. Dennis has a question for you. Is nutrition important for you? That sounds like a great layup.
So working out is the fun part, I would say. The nutrition part is literally the hardest part. So I eat every 2 to 3 hours, and it's quite consistent now. It's just like a robotic move. But yeah, definitely the nutrition part is the number one thing that everyone should be focusing on. you only get this one body once. I've made mistakes in the past, so hopefully all of this good will, help me out that way. But yeah, definitely high protein is the way to go if you want to stay healthy.
Amazing.
Oh, look, we've got Cordell in the chat.
Oh, I
Another
love
one who knows about building that strong Spartan body. So good to see you, Cordell. Oh, I love it.
Shall we? We're sort of getting up towards time. Shall we give it a little Realer AI session?
Oh,
I brought my son just for this.
always the best part.
Oh,
Yay!
yay!
Awesome.
Yeah.
How you
Hi,
doing?
what's your name?
Hayden.
Hayden?
Caden, yes.
Caden. Okay, you know you're famous now, right?
Yeah.
Everyone say hi to Caden. You're
Hey,
on
Caden,
TV,
how's it
What's
going?
up, Kaden? Hey.
Wow, look at this. Have you ever been on TV before?
No.
Isn't it amazing? Oh, we can't wait for you to watch this back. It's going to be so cool. And Caden, you're on lots of different platforms right now. You're on a lot of different channels. We hear that you like AI. Is that true?
Yeah. I have already played 2 times with my dad.
Yeah.
Amazing. Let's go. Let's do it again. Okay, people.
All right. We're gonna play. Oh, look, we do have a message for Caden from Joshua. What's up, buddy? You have an amazing dad.
Aw, that's nice, eh?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He's just said, yeah. I think he's a little nervous here.
Oh, that's okay. I totally understand. I was nervous too. My first 10 times.
My first time I was nervous too. Now I can't stop talking all the time.
I know. I'm like, shut us up.
Okay.
Giving you all some fire. All right. So we're going to do a quick transition.
And then we're going to be back with Realer AI.
We're going to be back.
Let's go.
You're watching Daybreak, and it's time for Christel and Hendo to put your human skills to the test. Can you tell what's real and what's not? Let's see if you've got what it takes to play, real or AI.
Okay, people, here we go. It's going to be a quick
Here we go.
Right? It's going to be a quick one. Right, let's go. So instead of playing real or AI, I thought we'd change it up a little bit. We're going to play real and AI. So this time,
look at you.
Like hybrid or?
well, what
we
we've got
have
is
to pick which one.
one of them is real,
Mm.
one is real, one isn't.
Oh, okay, you tricky, cheeky.
Tricky.
So the one on this side is real, the left, and the one on the right side is AI.
So you reckon,
Okay.
you think the one with the straight line is AI and the one with the wiggly yellow line is real?
Yes.
Ah, interesting.
I think this is impossible.
The vote
Alright.
looks perfect.
Okay.
What's everyone else
can
saying?
Can we establish that the straight line is left and the curved one is right?
Or the one with the chop, the one that's had the bite out of it.
Is left, right? Because we want to
yeah.
pick the same thing for every image. So it's just like we're saying left is real, but we're saying, it sounds like people are saying the right is the real one, right?
That's okay. It's confusing either way. It doesn't really matter. I think
Okay.
we're going to
The
figure it
teacher
out.
in me is like, let's figure out how to do this. But
We
no,
need a
this is
system. We need a system.
Okay, well, so
the road is too perfect on the right.
One on the
Dan
right is
says.
the
real.
one on the right was real.
Oh.
That's from a guy
That's
called
what
Matt.
Caden said, right? Or did he say?
No.
He
And
said
then
opposite.
And the
okay,
other
that's
one,
okay, Caden. I'm with you. I
is-
would.
Yeah,
I
'cause
didn't even.
the vote just looked too perfect.
and
Because
that's
I meant
the
like, it's next to a canyon. They wouldn't be making the road brand new.
well, hello. Pretty cool, eh?
Cordell
Yeah.
says, "I knew it."
Now,
RJ, where are
it-
you?
Is it
your
stage
screen?
right or house right?
Don't know. That's even more confusing. It's
I
like, which is,
know.
yeah,
I was like, we're all looking at the screen. There's a
but
right
I think we're
and there's a
flipped.
left.
I think what we see,
Are we?
we're
See,
flipped.
that's why
yeah.
I'm like, okay. Well, the
I think
one
so.
next to real or AI, the one in the middle. So we've got
Okay.
real and AI, we've
Right.
got the middle photo, and we've got
Okay,
the,
that was just a little trick at the start.
okay.
Let's go to the next
Oh
one.
my goodness, my brain. Oh, okay.
So we're back to real or AI now.
Okay. Oh wow.
I say
I'm gonna
AI.
say real.
Real.
Say real.
I'm gonna say
Real.
real.
You real?
What do you think,
Yeah.
Caden?
You're going to go with real? Okay.
Caden
Most
goes
people
with
are going
real.
We've got lots of
Teodora says real.
Yeah, we got comments coming in. You're correct. It's real. Image
Ooh,
posted
good one.
by Massimo. Another cool account. 2 million followers. How cool is that?
Wow. Yeah,
Big
super
numbers.
cool.
It got the
Big
clock
numbers.
perfect.
The
Yeah,
clock- the clock. Yeah.
That's exactly. Cordell says real.
It's real
Grow
AI.
with X. Hi, Grow with X. Good to see you here.
Ooh.
Andy says real.
That's
Okay.
AI.
All right. Oh,
Mm.
Caden says AI.
Well, it's confident. You're coming out confident.
He's
I agree.
confident.
Look
AI.
at that. Watered
Oh,
the sign. It just says watered.
Oh, you're fast. Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
yeah, he's quick. This is why I got to keep up with
I'm
him.
gonna go with the
Jeez.
AI.
He's good.
I feel slow, like all of a sudden.
In this era, the photos were black and white or colorized.
Joshua, majorly AI. Look how high it is.
Well, it's actually real.
Ah, he tricked us.
Oh,
Yes,
I
this is
love it.
that's what AI does too.
Cheeky.
Yeah.
this was
Cheeky.
this is a really famous swimming pool in the middle of London. It's in an area called Holborn, and
Look,
they
Andy says
colorized.
colorized AI.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Andy knows. Yeah, UK people, Londoners.
Andy,
Andy, I'm with you.
Andy knows.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
Oh my goodness.
Who's
Is
that?
hilarious.
That's
He's
real.
asleep.
That's gotta
that's
be real.
That's
Don't
real.
wake
Gotta
him
be
up.
real.
Don't wake him up.
Hendo, don't wake him up.
I won't wake him up.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That one's
We
good.
know who
So
did
We
good.
hope. We
We
hope it's
know.
AI.
We hope it's AI. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you, everybody, for playing Real or AI this week. Nice to have you all here. That was the last one. I think that's the last one.
Amazing.
That's the last one. But we do have some other updates to give you, which we will share with you in a few minutes.
All right.
Yay. We'll see you all
Thanks for
back.
having me.
You can stay if you want. We got a
Oh, you
few
wanna
more
stay?
minutes.
Sure.
Couple more
Okay,
minutes.
do you want to stay?
Grab a chair if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Because
yeah, get him comfortable.
There
Get
you go.
Caden
How about you
comfortable.
take the show?
There you go. Take over. We've seen enough of your dad. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
You see him every day.
Caden, you rock.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you rock.
So,
We're
Christel,
happy to
we've
see
got
you.
I love it.
the last two things are the two spaces coming up over the next couple of days.
Yay.
So we've got a space tomorrow night. So a couple of weeks ago, we did a new to X space. Unfortunately, it didn't record, so we're going to do it again. So
It got wild in there.
it got pretty wild. Yeah, but this one will be sensible. We will give the tips and tricks that we know, and hopefully we can all connect with some new creators as well. That's
Oh my
tomorrow.
gosh. I might still try to come even though it's Romeo's birthday, but if we're not doing anything, I'll at least have you like in my ear or something.
Yeah.
I have such FOMO. But it
FOMO.
is Romeo's second birthday tomorrow.
Listen,
which
you've
is
got to do the
exciting.
birthday, but you've got your
Oh,
space
yeah.
Friday. Tell us about your space.
Yeah, so really excited about this space. And Caden, if you want to come launch anything, even if it's just you, say hi, I'm Caden. We'd love to have you on the show on Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. It's open mic, so that means you might want to sing a song or you might want to, read a poem or something. Caden, did you have a question?
Not really.
I thought I heard you. Sorry.
He was agreeing. He's like, okay, that sounds good.
Okay, good. Happy
I
to hear
have a-
that.
I have a pretty good talent of a Mickey Mouse voice.
Well, we would love for you to launch your Mickey Mouse voice on Friday. It's open mic, so that sounds perfect. Will you come if you're not too busy? If it fits
I'm never
into
too
your
busy
schedule.
on Fridays.
Okay, all right, good. Oh, I love it. But yeah, you all are invited. Anyone, if you're a member of the community, you're invited to launch anything that you're working on. It could be a newsletter, a startup. Vladimir, I hope you come and share about what's going on with Build Day. That's really exciting. Dan, Stephanie, Josh, please come launch with us. Anyone's invited. Thank you, Hendo, for sharing that.
That's okay. No problem. Thank you all for joining us on Daybreak, episode 14. It's been fun. I hope you all had a nice time.
It's so fun.
Amazing.
Josh,
Thanks
thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, wait a second. Stephanie, are you hosting the karaoke tonight?
I am.
Oh,
You're
You see
welcome
how
to come.
she does.
He
You
sings
see how
out
she
of the
does?
hell perfectly.
I am. I'll share the link in just a
Listen,
moment.
You
I
just gotta
have
ask her about it.
been. You got to ask her about it. But I see why she keeps it sacred. I know we just blasted it out, but it is so fun. Is it 6 p.m. Eastern?
6 p.m. Eastern.
You
I
guys,
don't. I'll
please.
tell you, life is, you know, crazy a little bit for me at the
No, we
moment. But
know.
I'll
That's
be
why
better
we're
about
here.
posting it in
It's
advance. That's
okay.
unfair
That's
to do
why
the
we're
day of
here.
ours. But come, everybody's
No.
welcome. Let's
Listen, that's
jam.
what happens when you come on the show and you're a friend of the show. We're going to promote what you're doing, right? It's a team effort. Not everyone can be loud and talk a lot like us.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but
Thank
if you
you.
want to see a different side of me and Stephanie, and hopefully my Melanin Moose will be there, then come tonight. Oh, hi. Oh my gosh. Hi, what's your name?
Olivia.
Oh, I
That's a cool
love
name.
that name, Olivia and Kaden. Olivia, you're live on TV right now. Is there anything you want to say to the people? I know, that's a big question. We're really happy that you're here. Are you proud of your dad for being such a celebrity? He's pretty cool. We all love him. He's
You guys
really
are
awesome.
amazing.
Oh, thank you all so much for coming. Let's
Thank
I
say
you
love
for
bye to
having
it.
all of our friends.
see ya.
See ya. Hendo, I'll let you do the removal,
The
the
removal.
awkward
I'll remove
removal
us.
from the stage.
That's it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining
Thank
us.
you all
Great
so
to
much
be
for
here.
coming.
See you next week.
Bye.
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 Bye. Thanks, Josh. Oh, how fun.
That was cool.
Oh my gosh. I knew Josh would bring that energy. So good. And you see how many fans he has?
Yeah, he was cool.
Makes sense.
There
He's
was
such a
some.
family man.
The chat was good today. Lots of messages from people. Thank you
Chat
all
was on fire.
Thank you for your support today. It's been good to chat with everybody. Have an amazing week. We'll see you in those X streets.
Yeah, we'll see y'all in the X streets. Thank you, Hendo.
Thank you.
See you all later.
See you later.
Thanks for tuning in to Daybreak. We'll be back next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss Christel and Hendo on their usual spaces, Creative AI Thursday and AI Friday. Remember X, you rock.